さあそれではノリスのインタビューです。
Well, a tricky one. I mean, we don't know what the conditions are going to do yet. It's still meant to rain potentially a little bit, and it's a lot drier on the left side than it is on my side. So it could be a rolling start at the minute. But I want to get past this Max as quickly as I can, but I know how hard it is to get past Max in the first place, so I'm excited to see what we can do.
It's been very wet, hasn't it? It's now drying off. Conditions are difficult to read. What are you guys thinking?
It doesn't matter what we think at the minute. It matters what the sky does. So we just have to wait. Like I said, it's meant to rain, and if it's raining, we put the inters on. If it's dry, we put the slicks on. That's all we know for now.
Very limited learning throughout the weekend as well because of so many disruptions during practice. But what do you know about your race pace in terms of getting in front of Max Verstappen, keeping the Mercedes at bay?
I mean, I think in the early laps, Max will be very quick. But our strength is probably a little bit more the long run. I think maybe we sacrificed a bit too much yesterday for quali pace, for the race pace. But again, time will tell. I think we're prepared. We know our race pace is strong and has been all year, and hopefully that continues today.
It's not just Max Verstappen you'll be racing. You've also got a very fast teammate whose birthday it is today as well. How are you and Oscar approaching this race, both together, but also obviously racing against each other too?
Same as normal. Yeah, we both want to get past Max. We'll see if we can help each other out to get past Max. That's the obvious one. But like I said, long race, many things can happen. Rain's expected through the race, so many opportunities for both of us.
Thank you very much, Lando. Best of luck.
You treated these fans to one heck of a show yesterday with your stunning qualifying lap. How special is it to be lining up on pole position here today?
Yeah, it's always very nice. I mean, yesterday was really enjoyable for us. Yeah, just a lot of fun, you know, to be driving here in general and in qualifying. So excited for the day ahead, and hopefully, of course, we can have a strong result today.
You've got the Honda livery on the car as well, going from pole position. How much would it mean to win in front of this awesome crowd?
I would mean a lot, but we have to stay realistic, you know. It's going to be a tough fight today to try and stay in the lead anyway, but we'll try our best and have fun out there.
Yeah, those two McLarens look very quick, but you've got the number one on your car, so I'm sure you're not going to make it easy for them. What's the game plan today?
Just try and do our own race, to be honest. You know, just really try and use the strengths of the car and yeah, see how far we're going to get.
Thanks, Max. Could you just get a couple of words in your own language as well, please?
Ja, natuurlijk heel blij met de kwalificatie gisteren. Ja, het was gewoon een hele fijne quali met uiteindelijk in Q3 natuurlijk een mooie ronde. En nu kijk ik natuurlijk uit naar de race. Het zal niet makkelijk worden om de eerste plek te verdedigen, maar we gaan ons best doen.
Thank you very much. Good luck today. Liam, your first weekend back in a car and team you know well and have performed well in over the last 2 years. How's it been going this weekend so far?
It's been a challenge, but it's been nice. It's nice to be driving. It's nice to be in V-Carb, and the car's been performing very, very well. So to be honest, we just missed out yesterday, which is tough. But the performance, as I said, has been good. They've shown it over the first couple of races. It's a track that I absolutely love. So it's nice to be back in Japan.
Well, just over a 10th from Q3 you were yesterday, and you start 13th today. Can you work your way into the points from there?
We can definitely try. So I'll definitely be doing that. But it depends on a lot of things. Obviously, the weather is a big part. Looks a little bit drier now. So let's see. I think regardless, I'll be doing my best.
Well, and huge Honda support here as well. We've been used to seeing you get your elbows out when you've been racing for V-Carb. Can you do that again today?
I'll always have my elbows out. It's great to obviously have this race here, obviously with Honda, the last season with Red Bull and V-Carbs. So, yeah, it's an exciting day, and I'm excited to get going.
Great stuff. Good luck today. Thank you. Isaac, thanks for joining us. You were in a bit of discomfort yesterday. All okay today?
Yeah, all okay now. Let's see for the race.
Well, speaking of the race, I mean, when you have been comfortable in the car, just how special has it been to drive that V-Carb around this Suzuka circuit?
It's been sensational, honestly. Since Friday, the feeling in the car was just outstanding, and it's definitely the most enjoyable circuit to drive with these current F1 cars.
Well, you're starting from 7th today. Lewis Hamilton alongside you. A chance of scoring your first points in Formula 1 as well. With this huge crowd behind you, how much are you looking forward to this race?
I can't wait to fight for it. You know, I think we're in a really good position. And to be fair, in our position, we are obviously more hoping on a dry race because as I said, it's a really good opportunity for us to score points. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Thanks, Isaac. And a little bit in your own language, please.
Ouais, c'est un très beau week-end pour le moment. Honnêtement, on a fait le taf hier en qualification et honnêtement, je suis super content du travail de l'équipe. La voiture, elle est juste fantastique sur un tour. Maintenant, on va voir sur le rythme de course comment on s'en sort. Mais on est dans une très bonne position pour marquer les premiers points.
Merci beaucoup. And last but certainly not least, Yuki Tsunoda racing in front of your home crowd in a Red Bull for the first time and in Honda colours as well. This must be a really special day for you.
Yeah, very honored. You know, like everything came very together. Like this moment, you can't imagine. And you know, every 65th anniversary for Honda. You know, last cooperation year for Red Bull and Honda. So you know, I'm very happy that I'm able to jump into the car in this such a beautiful moment, and hopefully I can have a good race today.
Yeah, you're starting from 14th after a tricky Q2 yesterday. Is it about learning this car over the race distance, or is it all about the end result and trying to get into the points?
I'm just going to pause for the learning phase now. I'm just going to push flat out. Obviously, I need to score points. Obviously, it won't be easy. And I think so far I have a pretty good progress in terms of learning. So, yeah, I just have to put it all together in the race. With this kind of tricky weather, you know, anything can happen. So, yeah, I just want to finish the race and be happy.
Well, you've got incredible support here. Are you going to put on a show for these fans? Maybe you can address them directly in Japanese.
いや、今日皆さん来てくれて本当にありがとうございます。もうたくさんのもうすでにお客さんの方々が見えてめちゃめちゃエネルギーもらいましたし、今日に向けて準備満タンなんで、もう最大限、プッシュしていきます。
ありがとう、ユキ。
Happy birthday. What a way to celebrate driving a track like this. How's your day so far?
It's been good. It's been wet, but no, it's always nice to be racing around Japan, especially on your birthday. So, no, it's been a good morning trying to find out how we can win the race. So, I think we've got a quick car underneath us. I'm still waiting to see a bit what the weather does, because the last time I checked it was supposed to be raining right now, and it's not. So let's see, but the track's almost dry, which is also what I'm keeping an eye on. But no, it's always a fun day racing in Suzuka.
Yeah, drivers' parade doubling up as some reconnaissance laps here to look at the track conditions. So based on that, are you saying it could be a slick standing start?
If it doesn't rain now, I think yes. You know, it's pretty dry out here. There's still some wet parts around, but yeah, I think it will be a dry race if it doesn't rain again. So let's see what we get. It is Suzuka after all. We kind of get a bit of everything around here, so I'll wait and see what we get in about an hour.
Thank you very much. Best of luck to you on your birthday as well. Thanks, Oscar. And we'll bring in Charles Leclerc.
今日24歳の誕生日を迎えたピアストリです。
Hello. It looked like you maximised pretty much all you could in qualifying. What does that mean for race pace? Because it's somewhat of an unknown after a disrupted weekend.
Well, I mean, it means that we are starting the most further up we could for today, which is a good thing already. But now it's up to maximize the race. And on that, I don't know yet. I think the race pace was pretty strong in the first two races of the season, but we've got to prove that again. And we are starting a little bit further up on my side, so I hope that we can, maximize that and hopefully target a podium. And if the win is possible, we'll go for that.
And China obviously was tricky even before the disqualifications for your side of the garage. Are you more comfortable now with how the car's feeling at this circuit?
Yes, I am. Yes, because I've changed quite a few things on Friday to try and adapt the car to my driving style a bit more, and I found some things which I'm curious to try and confirm today here in the race, because I haven't done any high fuel yet with this setup. But yeah, it's quite extreme, but I'm happy with it. I mean, I was very comfortable with it in quali yesterday, and I think it will pay off today.
And a few words in French, please, about your day ahead.
Oui, bah, ça a été un week-end jusqu'à maintenant qu'on a réussi à maximiser. Maintenant, il reste à le faire en course. Donc, un bon départ, et ensuite, on verra où est-ce que ça nous mène. Mais bien sûr, le minimum qu'on aimerait avoir, c'est un podium. Et si la victoire est possible, on essaiera de la prendre.
Thank you very much. Merci. Hello, So, George, I know you were a bit disappointed yesterday with that lap, perhaps a bit left out there. What does that mean in the long run stuff, given that we don't really have a full read of it yet?
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's probably the worst Q3 that we've had in a long, long time, but we still ended up P5, so we'll take some satisfaction in that and still all to play for today, hopefully fighting for another podium.
Where's your fight today? Is it looking ahead to Max Verstappen, the Ferraris, McLaren's up front?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you know, Max is the unknown really, because he obviously pulled out of the bag yesterday and their long run pace didn't look great, but then in China he was crikey, they're screaming, they're amazing. Oh, I love it over here. So yeah, we've got to be fighting for the podium. I think it'll be a fight with us, Max, Charles. We know the McLarens are going to be there, and maybe Kimi and Lewis are also going to be fighting as well. So who knows what it's going to bring.
I'm sure you guys are also looking at the track here as well. It's been wet all morning. It's drying off. It's kind of wet to dry right now. Potential for more rain, mixed, isn't it? I mean, it's great for us, but I guess a bit of a nightmare for you guys.
Yeah, I don't really mind it. You know, whatever is thrown at us, we'll have to deal with it. It's the same for everybody. Half the track's been resurfaced and half the track's the old surface, and that's really different when it's a little bit damp. So just sort of looking out here now, it looks different to a few corners before. So something we've got to consider, and if there's no more rain, I think it'll be dry, but I think there is a bit on the way shortly.
Thanks very much, George. Best of luck. Bringing in Kimi Antonelli. Kimi, your first time racing here at Suzuka. I know you got into qualifying not feeling 100% confident. You've come out of it with P6 alongside your teammate. Is the confidence now growing step by step?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was not looking good weekend for me so far until qualifying. You know, I was happy with how I react mentally. And, you know, it was not an easy session, was quite intense, but happy to come away with P6. But yeah, I mean, best start of the grid so far this season, but definitely still a lot of work to do.
And I guess you'll be hoping for a bit of rain, a bit more rain, given that performance we saw from you in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously I'm starting more at the front, and you know, the front it's harder to, because the the level and the pace is even higher. So definitely, it's. It can be, I wouldn't mind some rain, of course. Forecast is a bit unknown at the moment. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. But I'll try to be ready for any conditions.
What do you think the maximum is for yourself and for Mercedes today?
Well, for myself, I think, top 5 will be a really good result because, as I said before, the pace of the guys in front is incredible. So I think our race pace is not bad. Looking at yesterday as well, so I think top 5 will be good. And as well, for George, he's been driving really strong this weekend so far, and so definitely he can aim for even higher.
A few words in Italian as well, Kimi. Thank you.
Beh, diciamo che credo sarà una giornata abbastanza intensa, soprattutto perché il tempo è un po' incerto, non si sa se pioverà o se rimarrà asciutto, quindi diciamo che si vedrà solo prima dell'inizio della gara, però cercheremo di essere pronti in ogni condizioni e cercheremo di fare il meglio possibile.
Grazie. Best of luck today, Kimi. Thanks.
というように各ドライバーのインタビューをお聞きいただきました。そしてハミルトンです。
Feeling a bit of understeer and one of the laps, obviously, where you were impeded. What are you thinking today? There are lots of unknowns in terms of race pace, in terms of a green, wet to dry track. Where's your head at?
Well, it's freezing for one.
You're cold?
Yeah, I'm just cold. I mean, I'm looking at the track and it's obviously drying out, so I woke up this morning hoping for a wet race, and obviously it's going to be a dry one, but it's still windy and cold, so it should be different on the tyres compared to what we experienced in practice. It's not easy to overtake here, so trying to figure out how to do something different to everyone else that's around me. I'm not in a great position in P8, so from there it's difficult to progress, but when there's a will, there's a way.
Well, we know you love it here. We know you know how to win here. And just a word for these fans as well, Lewis, because they have been incredible. Some of the most creative we see all year.
The Japanese fans are so unique, and the support. I mean, it's such a beautiful country, and the culture here is really fantastic. And they're excited, just always excited when we're around. It doesn't matter who they support; they're just supporting everyone almost. But obviously, you see people wearing different drivers' kits, but. Every year, without fail, they're here and they're surrounding the whole circuit, and I'm glad that we have this race. I'm really grateful for this track, and to be able to be here. It's there's only 20 of us that get to do it, so I'm really fortunate.
Yeah, it's a special track, special place. Thanks, Lewis. Go well today. Alex, hello. How are you doing? Good, good. So, wet to dry track, green track, having seen the rain wash away some of the rubber. What are you thinking?
It will be slicked by the time we go out there, and then it will just be more about what they want to do for the starts. Because if there's a dry line, I think one row is going to get a much better start than the other side. So we need to see what they do with that. But it will be a hard race. I think it will be tough physically. I think the day's quite low with all the resurface being done. So good.
Look, Williams, on your side of the garage, has really been flying so far this season. You're in the points position at the moment. What's possible today, do you think? Are you looking ahead? Are you looking behind?
Sideways. I think I'd be happy to finish where I started, but of course still looking to go forwards. I think the Hajar is maybe someone that we're trying to dispose of, and likewise behind us, possibly Yuki trying to keep him behind. So let's see how it turns out. I think it's going to be a close fight. We've seen how close it's been all year so far, so that pit stop in the middle of the race is going to be very important.
In terms of the car, how it's feeling, how comfortable, do you feel in the best position yet?
Yeah, I do. I feel like we've gone to 3 tracks now. The car's felt good on all 3 tracks, and we're getting somewhere. I think our race car again is possibly a bit better than our qualifying car. Let's see today, but yeah, I'm confident.
Good luck today. Thanks, Alex. And finally, bringing in Ollie Behrman. Ollie, I think the only person who roared louder than you on the radio yesterday was Max Verstappen. The relief and the joy when you got through to Q3. Your first ever Q3, by the way, as well. Well done. What's the feeling then today for race day? Plenty of unknowns ahead.
Yeah, it looks like the track is drying fairly quickly, which is good. But I think there's still some weather to come, so let's see. But I feel like we can have a good race no matter what. The pace was really good in the dry yesterday on high fuel. Soft was really our worst tire yesterday, so to be in Q3 was a shock and a relief. And yeah, hopefully we can have a good one today.
Points would mean a lot to Haas, wouldn't they? And in terms of the car and how it's feeling, the new floor, the answers that you've been searching for, do you feel you've hit a really good setup ahead of the race?
Yeah, I think the floor allowed us to get a bit more performance out of the car, and it's worked as expected, which is really good. You know, the team had a great reaction after Melbourne to bring that so quickly and so efficiently. So really proud of them for their hard work. And no, I think we can have a great race. And you know, this allows us to get more out of the car as the season goes on, which is a great feeling.
And Ollie, even driving around this on a truck, you can feel the sense of history here. You can feel how magical a track it is. The fans are amazing. What does it mean to you to be racing here?
It's very special. I've really enjoyed my time here in Japan. The track is really a highlight. I loved it from the sim already, and I got to drive it a little bit at the end of last year in Super Formula, so I had a little taste. But in F1, it's just incredible. You know, it's been resurfaced now in Sector 1, so the grip is insane, neck-breaking, so to speak. And yeah, it's a real pleasure to drive. I think the race is going to be good fun.
Well, go and have fun out there. Thanks so much, Ollie. Well done.